Our word of the week this week comes from a verse that we looked at in the most recent Koine Corner, number 180, and it's in Mark chapter 1, verse 35, and it is the word very. Let's take a look at Mark 1:35 and see our word of the week. And rising very early in the morning, and very here is Leanne, while it was still dark, he departed and went out to a desolate place, and there he prayed. So Leanne, our word of the week, is an adverb, and it means exceedingly, very much, or very. And what we'll notice when we see other uses of it is that it sort of intensifies whatever it's modifying. So next up, let's take a look at 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 14 and 15, and our word of the week occurs in verse 15. So this is Paul writing to Timothy, and it's a warning about someone. Alexander the coppersmith did me great harm. The Lord will repay him according to his deeds. Beware of him yourself, for he strongly opposed our message. So strongly here is Leon. And so what was he doing? He was opposing. What's the intensifier? Leon. He opposed it very much. He opposed it exceedingly. He strongly opposed it. Let's look at sort of an opposite in Luke chapter 23, verse 8. When Herod saw Jesus, he was very glad. Very here is Leon. For he had long desired to see him because he had heard about him, and he was hoping to see some sign done by him. So Herod was not just glad, he was very glad, Leon intensifying being glad, because he hoped that he would see one of these miracles from Jesus that he'd heard people say he had been doing. Let's move on and go to 2 John verse 4. There's only one chapter of 2 John. And 2 John verse 4 says, I rejoiced greatly to find some of your children walking in the truth, just as we were commanded by the Father. So what was he doing? He was rejoicing. The intensifier, Leon, tells us he was rejoicing greatly. Leon, very much, exceedingly. Finally, let's take a look at Mark chapter 9, verses 2 and 3. And after 6 days, Jesus took with him Peter and James and John and led them up a high mountain by themselves. And he was transfigured before them, and his clothes became radiant, intensely white, as no one on earth could bleach them. So intensely white. They were white. They were being white. And the intensifier, Leon, tells us that they were not just white, they were very white. They were exceedingly white. They were intensely white. Because Leon, our word of the week, does that to whatever it modifies. It intensifies it. It's exceedingly so. It's very much so. It's very this or that. That's what Leon does. So, word of the week, Leon. Look it up, find other examples of it. I think you'll enjoy it. It's an interesting word. It's an intensifier. It's an adverb. So if something is being white, when it's being really, really white, we use Leon to intensify it. Extra white, intensely white, exceedingly white. Thanks for watching. Hope that was good for you. If it was, leave me some feedback in the comments. Share the video with your friends and neighbors. And until next time, Charis Kai Rene Humin, grace and peace to you.